Watch it. All right, Greg. Your bet? All of it? He goes for all. All right. I'll call you. What have you got? Full house.
Aces and eights.
I got 4 queens. 4 queens! It's mine. On toast, buddy. Woo! Yes!
Tell me this is a joke, vagabond.
Afraid not, partner.
He's not invincible to the maniac moves. Nobody is. My ship has come in. Lady Luck is my bride. The lucky girl. Maybe I should have been flying for the border worlds all along.
This can't be happening. You never lose.
Okay, who's next? Oh, come on. What?
What? Oh. I'm awake.
Yeah, sure you are.
It's just that the last couple of days I haven't had much of a chance to sleep.
Yeah. Well, nobody has, but you gotta try the hold.
Oh, no. Eisen tells me a confed pulled you out of retirement. What's it like being back?
No, you know, back in the cockpit with the enemy in my sights, everything's crystal clear.
Yeah. Till the recent trouble, I almost missed the Kilrathi. Didn't you enjoy blasting cats?
Gotta admit, I did. This guy's bloodthirsty. Gotta admit, I did. They deserved every missile I fired.
Damn straight. It's just like it was back then. We didn't start this thing. Right?
You hang in there, Hog.
Oh, yeah.
What is this?
One of our MIPs.
Myth.
Manned insertion pod. Little gimmick I stole about a year ago from some confed testing site when no one was looking.
Never heard of it.
Of course not. Takes them guys forever to release new technology. But with all their red tape about safety and such.
Definitely not for claustrophobic types.
Oh, it's a snug fit. But it's just a thing for squeezing folks into a spot where a shuttle might be too big or attract too much attention. See that? Latches right onto the target. Then laser cuts a hole so the guy inside can crawl right through.
Lock and launch procedure?
Just like firing an MREC. Of course, the fellow in there has got to release the safety first. And he's pretty much on his own with minimal steerage.
Minimal.
Enough to dock at the target, and then fly back out to where you can tractor him in. And it gets pulled right back to one of your hard points. They can fire it again if you need to. Let me show you something else. You know how the Kilrathi always had us beat on cloaking, right? And along came the Excalibur. Of course, I never got my hands on one of those. But I've been putting 2 and 2 together in my leisure time, and I came up with this little thing. Now, I won't give you a complete cloak, but it should be pretty effective in hiding you from the radar.
Any downside?
Well, nothing's perfect, right? Number 1, it runs on a very rare crystal. Got a short half-life. So it could burn up pretty quick. That means you might come uncloaked at, shall we say, a potentially inconvenient time.
Number 2?
Number 2. I only got one of them. And a wingman who ain't cloaked won't do you much good. So if you want to use it, you gotta fly solo.
This thing could be very useful. I can't trust this guy. This thing could be very...
Get it ready, Pliers. Might come in handy.
You got it, kid.
I don't mind telling you, Colonel, we're so close to that missing data, I can taste it.
I'm ready to go, sir.
Borderworld's command is sending us a detachment of Marines, but they won't arrive here for another 16 hours. I don't think we can afford to wait. We're pushing our luck as it is. Now, the target is this orbiting comm station, which is surrounded by these turn mines. Now, here's our problem. A radar buoy, which will undoubtedly ring alarm bells across the system if you don't take it out fast enough. Now, I hope you talk to Pliers about his cloaking device. Because if you slip past those turns, you can quickly take that buoy out and make our delivery.
Delivery?
Well, as you know, Vagabond's had some espionage experience. He and Lieutenant Socha here have volunteered to go in. We'll use the insertion pods to get them in. Approach the comm station, fire them off. They'll dock, get the data, and then you pull them out. Because of the clandestine nature of this mission, you'll have to fly solo, understood?
Completely, Captain.
I hope so, Colonel. Because without that missing data, we have nothing. Good luck, Colonel.
Good luck, kid. Eisen handed out a tough one today.
Ready to launch, sir.
You got incoming patrols. Number 2, I miscalculated the half-life of that crystal, so my cloaking gimmick probably ain't gonna work. Sorry about that.
Thanks for the ride, partner. Tell us there's only a few comm techs in here. Probably hide under the desk when they see our guns.
Intelligence was kind of off. They're in here. We're going into some well-armed guards. Hurry up!
Come on. Download 60% complete. Come on. 80%. Download complete. Got it.
You go that way. Stay low. I'll draw their fire. Go!
Vagabond's dead, sir, but I'm launching. Come get me quick.
Need clearance.
You're clear, kid. Bring her in.
We're here to say goodbye to Lieutenant Winston Chang. This was a man who flew with his heart, as well as his mind. You know, I consider myself lucky to have flown with him. And even luckier to have been his friend. Vagabond, may your spirit continue to roam the stars.
presence for the christening of the Vesuvius will be a great inspiration to her crew, Senator.
Ah, she's a bonny ship. Tell me, is there news? Have there been more skirmishes in the border worlds?
News of the worst kind, I'm afraid. Betrayal. It appears that our great hero of the Kilrathi War has defected to the Union of Border Worlds.
Blair? Defected? I find that hard to believe. He was always a hothead, but what on earth induced him to... What the devil is going on out there?
Intelligence I've collected is erratic, unreliable. Things fall apart. The center cannot hold. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world. The best lack all conviction.
Whilst the worst possess a passionate intensity. Yates. And you have no idea who is behind all this?
Well, one thing is clear, Senator. The Border Worlds militia grows increasingly more aggressive. A grave mistake.
I never knew Blair to be rash.
Betrayal is always a mystery.
Well, we are running out of time, Admiral. A declaration of war against the Border Worlds has been laid before the Assembly. The vote will be in 7 days. The outcome of that vote will largely be determined by your report.
Let's hope that war is not our only option.
Amen.